So, massive, massive segment coming out of Raw, and it really took me by surprise. Raw opened with John Cena, and I was really expecting this to be at the very end of the show. We was just saying during our watch-along, I wonder if it was at the beginning, because on Netflix, I think they're just looking for the view. They know why people are tuning in. They're tuning in for John Cena. Put him out there at the start. Give the people what they want. Get the views. And that's more important in this day and age with Netflix, just securing the view rather than worrying as much about watch time. I'm sure that watch time still plays a part, but really you want to show Netflix that people are tuning into your program, right? So maybe that's why he came out at the start. I thought we would see like a changing room door throughout like Raw and a couple of guards in front of it, and then we would get Cena at the end, but nope. We opened with Cena, and of course the big talking point, no new music, and he was wearing his farewell Cena merch. And the line that he said of, you know, you get what you deserve and you lot don't deserve new music. You don't deserve new merch. I think really landed with a lot of people. This was a John Cena, though, with a very simple message. That message being that you've never been there for me. And, you know, you've never done anything for me. You've only ever taken. He was blaming the fans. I would say of the kind of early feel that I've got from people about this is that that was maybe not the kind of message everyone was looking for. It does feel a little bit basic. I think there was lots of different things they could have gone with. But instead, they've gone with basically Cena having enough of the fans. Basically, Cena reaching his breaking point, which it's going to be debatable as to whether the timing feels quite right for that. Because John Cena, of course, is on his farewell tour. This is him saying thanks for everything. So for him at this stage to have had enough of the fans is an interesting direction, right? Let's say that. It's interesting to go with that as what seems to be the core reasoning. I think there was no mention of The Rock, not that I recall. I think that could have been interesting to have maybe dug into why he's joined up with The Rock. I think that would have been interesting. But a lot of chanting, the crowd really passionate, Belgium fans, amazing. Lots of FU Cena chants, but also, let's go Cena. Cena sucks. Cena even pointed that out, and he said, even those Let's Go Cena fans, like, you're just as big a problem, right? You're just taken from me, right? Not what have you ever given back to me? I mean, again, you do kind of go, well, you've got a lovely house, John. You know, I would imagine you've got a couple of swimming pools. I mean, you know, that merch, they have contributed financially. So, him saying, like, what have you ever done for me? Little bit of a head scratcher there, because clearly they've done a lot. And there was a kid that was shown in the crowds who I think has become a bit of a meme online, right? Because this kid is absolutely everywhere. This kid here. So John was saying, I can see the people that are the Let's Go Cena fans. You stand out because, you know, you buy the merch. And then they cut to this kid who clearly had purchased this merch, I would imagine, that day. And probably had spent his pocket money on it and everything. And here's John Cena having a go at even the people that have bought his merch. I mean, this was a particularly savage moment, to be honest. And this poor kid, you can see, is like, oh, this is a bit awkward. Crypto over there saying, what is this kid thinking? Popcorn there said, poor kid, I feel so sorry for him. I agree. I mean, like, this was a particularly savage part where he's having a go at those that had bought his merch, and the Let's Go Cena fans saying they're just as bad as the Cena Sucks fans, and this poor kid decked out in all his Cena merch. So that was a particularly savage moment. This was a fun moment. John Cena broke my son's heart sign was shown in the crowd. Lots of anti-Cena signs, lots of positive Cena signs as well, though. So lots of bits. Obviously, this led to Cody coming out. Here, Sean Ross Sapp said, if this shows up at WrestleMania, I retire it early. Go find John Cena. That's who I want to wrestle at WrestleMania 41, not this whiny. And I must say, the promo did come across as a bit whiny. It was very compelling, though. Very, very compelling. This is not a complaint. I'm not moaning about it or anything. The messaging was maybe not what I was expecting, or maybe even what I was looking for, but it was absolutely unmissable. It had that vibe and that feeling to it. And I think all in all, it's been very, very well received, but plenty for people to kind of get their teeth into with that promo and debates. I mean, the conversation around it is going to be deafening, right? Everyone's going to have their opinion on this promo. It really was one of those moments. So, yeah, John Cena has spoken. What do people think?